We're out at Wilson's Orchard today talking about an apple called Sundance. This apple is a cross between Golden Delicious and an unnamed variety out of the PRI breeding program. PRI stands for Purdue, Rutgers, and Illinois University. And this breeding program was designed for disease resistance, specifically to a disease called apple scab, which is probably the most devastating fungus that attacks apples in the eastern United States. So this particular apple is great for homeowners who are looking for disease-resistant varieties. It is immune to apple scab, highly resistant to cedar apple rust, which is another fungus that attacks apples, and highly resistant to fire blight, which is a bacteria that can really devastate trees and wipe out whole orchards. So this is a great option for organic growers. On the one side, Golden Delicious, it kind of gets its appearance from that. It's maybe a little bit more conical. It has a beautiful pink blush, has that kind of those really pronounced stomata and yellow color that you get from the Golden Delicious. Also from the Golden Delicious, it's very juicy and crisp and a good amount of juice and sweetness when you bite into it. And so on the other side, this unnamed variety also has Macintosh and Malus floribunda. This is a crab apple that is immune to apple scab. So that's where it gets its immunity to apple scab. This apple, like I said before, it's crisp, firm, very juicy. It's got good sweetness, but with some acid that cuts through, especially when you eat it right off the tree. It is a late season apple, and like a lot of late season apples, it stores very well. And so if you let it sit for a week or two, maybe a month, that acid will mellow and more of that sweetness comes out. It also has like rich, like spicy notes, and in some years even like tropical banana notes. And also on that unnamed parent from the PRI breeding program, there was a parent called winter banana. So maybe that's where it gets that particular aspect from it. This apple is prone to biennial bearing, meaning some years you might get a lot, the next almost nothing, but you can thin the trees out to make sure you have a crop every year. As you can see in my hand, it can be a good large-sized apple. Like I said, that beautiful pink blush and some russeting that comes around. So it's a really attractive apple, really delicious apple, makes great juice, and a good choice for a late season apple. One other thing for any of you in warmer growing regions, this is a great choice. It has a low chill requirement. Apples require a certain amount of what's called chilling hours. That's temperatures between, I believe, like 33, 45 for a certain amount of hours in the winter in order for them to properly go through dormancy and flower the next year. So this has a low chill, meaning at about 500 hours. So this means you can grow this apple further south than some of the higher chill requirement apples. So great for southern growers with that low chill. Also, it ripens long. So here in Iowa, we're about at the northernmost tip where you want to grow this, because some years it can get a hard freeze before this is ready to come out the ear. So anybody watching from warmer growing regions, this is a great choice for you. All right, let's give it a bite. Wonderful juice, nice crunch, that spicy tropical note in it. Very interesting and unique apple that we're glad to have out here.